This is for the person in the storm right now. Not on the other side of it. Not in the memory of it. Right in the middle of it. This is your song. This is your declaration. Say it out loud. Trusting you in the storm. I have not always understood the storms you've allowed. I have not always had the faith to smile through the rain. I have had moments in the middle of the crashing, where the trusting felt impossible and the praise felt like pain. But here I am, still in the storm, still choosing, still opening my mouth in the direction of the sky, still saying with the little faith it's holding that I trust you even when I don't understand the why. Not because the circumstances have improved, not because the evidence has shifted in my favor, not because the morning has arrived and cleared the weather, but because you are the God I have chosen as my Savior. And the choice of God is not reversed by weather. A declaration of trust is not conditional on the sky. I chose you before the storm, and I choose you in it, and I'll choose you when it finally passes by. Trusting you in the storm, not after, right now. In the storm, hey. Trusting you in the storm, when the waves are high and the night is long and the fear is warm. Trusting you in the storm, with everything I have and don't have. Trusting you in the storm, with the faith I built and the faith that's barely surviving. Trusting you in the storm, you're God and I am yours. Trusting you in the storm, and that will be enough. It's always been enough. Trusting you in the storm. I think about the thousands who have stood in storms before me, who made the same declaration from their hard places, who trusted in the God of every storm and season, and left behind their testimony etched in sacred spaces. Their faith looked forward to what mine looks back upon, and my faith looks forward to what those behind me need. And so this declaration of my trusting in the storm is both a personal worship and a corporate creed, that the God who held the storm walkers before us is the same God holding those of us in storms today, and the same God who will hold the storm walkers after us is worthy of the trusting, come whatever comes our way. And the choice of God is not reversed by weather. A declaration of trust is not conditional on the sky. I chose you before the storm, and I choose you in it, and I'll choose you when it finally passes by. Trusting you in the storm, not after, right now. In the storm, hey. Trusting you in the storm, when the waves are high and the night is long and the fear is warm. Trusting you in the storm, with everything I have and don't have. Trusting you in the storm, with the faith I built and the faith that's barely surviving. Trusting you in the storm, you are God and I am yours. Trusting you in the storm, and that will be enough. It's always been enough. Trusting you in the storm. To the one whose storm has been going on for years, to the one who can barely remember what calm felt like, to the one who has been trusting in the thunder for so long that the trusting has become the very fabric of their life. You are the bravest kind of faith that exists, the quiet, daily, uncelebrated choice to hold. And the God who sees the trusting in the middle of the storm is writing your story in the most beautiful gold. So hold on, not because the ending is in sight. Hold on, not because the morning is guaranteed tonight. Hold on, because the God you're trusting in the storm has never once abandoned what he held and called his right. And you are his. In the storm, you are his. And the storm is not the ending of your chapter. The storm is the middle of a story God is writing. And the ending leads to ever after. Trusting you in the storm right now. Trusting you through it all. Trusting you in the storm, in the waves, in the dark. Trusting you in the rain. Trusting you in the storm. Trusting you in the storm. Not after, right now. In the storm. Yeah. Trusting you in the storm. When the waves are high and the night is long and the fear is warm. Trusting you in the storm. With everything I have and don't have. Trusting you in the storm. With the faith that I built and the faith that's barely surviving. Hey, trusting you in the storm. You are God and I am yours. Trusting you in the storm. And that will be enough. It's always been enough. Trusting you in the storm. Trusting you in the storm. Trusting you. Trusting you right now. Trusting you through the waves. Trusting you in the dark. Trusting you. You are God. Trusting you. I am yours. Trusting you in the storm. Always trusting you. I have not always understood the storms you've allowed. I have not always had the faith to smile through the rain. I have had moments in the middle of the crashing where the trusting felt impossible and the praise felt like the pain. But here I am, still in the storm, still choosing, still opening my mouth in the direction of the sky, still saying with the little faith that's holding that I trust you even when I don't understand the why. Not because the circumstances have improved, not because the evidence is I'm making a declaration before the ending, before I know exactly how this chapter will conclude. I'm making a commitment from the middle of the storm that after it has passed, whatever the outcome, I'll include my voice in the chorus of the ones who testify, who stood in the middle and came out the other side, who opened up their mouths in the aftermath of the storm and said, God was faithful. I can say it with pride. Oh, not pride in my performance or my handling of the heart, but pride in the God who held me when I couldn't hold. Pride in the faithfulness that met me in the furnace and brought me out of the storm with the story to be told. I don't know how the storm ends yet, but I know who I'll be praising when it does. I'm pre-committing to the after storm worship, because I know who sees me through. It's because of him it was. After the storm, I'll still be praising you. After the rain, I'll still be standing in your grace. Oh, after the storm, I'll still be praising you. With the testimony written all closed behind them after years of bondage, tears and sweat and blood. David danced when the ark came into the city. After all the battles and the years of being chased, and the disciples worshipped in the upper room with power. After 3 days of believing what the tomb erased, and I will add my voice to that long line of witnesses who stood inside the storm and came out singing still, who trusted in the God who holds the weather in his fingers, and after every storm gave praise that echoed from the hill. I don't know how the storm ends yet, but I know who I'll be praising when it does. I'm pre-committing to the after storm worship, because I know who sees me through. It's because of him it
I'm not asking to be fearless. It's not my prayer today. I'm asking to be steady in the middle of the fear. I'm not asking for the absence of the shaking. I'm asking for the steady hand of God to keep me here. There's a difference between the fearless and the steady, between the one who feels nothing and the one who holds. The fearless might just be the one who isn't paying attention, but the steady is the one whose anchor holds. I feel every wave, I'm not made of stone. I feel every wind and I feel every shift, but beneath the feeling there's a settled kind of knowing that the God who holds the storm has given me this
not be felt. Keep me steady, keep me anchored steady, Lord, in the storm. Trusting you in the storm. Keep me steady, Lord. I've watched people lose their steady in the storms of life. Watch the shake and take them past the point of return. Not because they were weaker than the ones who held, but because they didn't have the anchor that we earned. In the previous seasons of the smaller storms, when we practiced trusting God with lesser things, so that when the larger storms arrive to test us fully, we've already built the steady that the practice brings. So I'm grateful for the smaller storms in retrospect, for the moments of the minor shaking that have come, because the steady I have now was built in those occasions, and the practice of the lesson made the greatest storm surmountable. Keep me steady, not because I don't feel the shaking. Keep me steady, not because the storm is small. Keep me steady, because your hand is on my shoulder, and steady is the only thing I need to not fall. Steady, Lord, keep me steady in this storm. When the ground beneath me shifts, keep me warm in the certainty of your unchanging presence. Steady, Lord, keep me steady in this storm. Not fearless, just steady. Not without the feeling, just held. Steady, Lord, keep me steady in this storm. Let me hold the trust I built and not be felt. Keep my mind steady in the storm of information, when every headline tries to rob my peace. Keep my heart steady in the storm of relationship, when the people I depend on bring unease. Keep my faith steady in the storm of unanswered prayer, when the silence feels like heaven looking away. Keep my praise steady in the storm of disappointment. Keep me steady, Lord, through every single day. You are the steady underneath my unsteady. You are the solid beneath my shifting ground. You are the constant in the middle of my variables, and steady's what I am when you are firm. Keep me steady in the storm, hold me firm in the waves, anchor me through the night. Steady, Lord, keep me steady in this storm. Keep me steady. I trust you, I trust you. Hold me firm. I need you, I need you. Anchor me. You're faithful. Steady, Lord, trusting you in the storm. Steady, Lord, keep me steady in the storm. When the ground beneath me shifts, keep me warm in the certainty of your unchanging presence. Steady, Lord, keep me steady in this storm. Not fearless, just steady. Not without the feeling, just held. Steady, Lord, keep me steady in this storm. Let me hold the trust I've built and not be felt. Keep me steady in the storm, trusting you. Keep me steady through the waves, trusting you in the storm. Keep me steady, I asked God to remove it, and He said not yet. I asked Him to reroute me, and He held the road. I begged for the shortcut through the painful season, and He handed me the grace to carry the load. And I've come to the other side of that particular storm with something I could not have brought from anywhere else. A
depth of character and faith and trust in God, that the comfortable version of my life couldn't build itself. The storm did something in me that the sunshine never could. It drove roots deeper than the easy seasons go. It built the kind of faith that only comes from needing God completely, the kind you only get when you have nowhere else to go. I wouldn't have chosen the storm that made me. I would have taken the easier, shorter road. But looking back with eyes that have been opened, the storm was the best thing God bestowed. The storm made me who I needed to be, not who I wanted to be, who I needed. The storm made me who I needed to be. And now I see how every raindrop was completed into something that the sunshine couldn't build, into a faith that surface seasons couldn't fill. The storm made me who I needed to be, and trusting you in the storm made me still trusting, still standing. The storm made me who I needed to be, trusting you in the storm made me who I needed to be. I'm more compassionate for what the storm put me through. I sit with people differently now. I don't offer quick solutions to the complex pain. I offer presence and the God who showed me how to hold the unanswered and still call him good, to hold the unresolved and still call him faithful, to hold the unexplained and still call him worthy, to hold the storm and not become ungrateful. That's what the storm produced in this particular vessel. That's what the rain grew in this particular ground. And I won't trade it for the person that I was before. That person didn't have what the storm has found. I wouldn't have chosen the storm that made me. I would have taken the easier, shorter road. But looking back with eyes that have been opened, oh, the storm was the best thing God bestowed. The storm made me who I needed to be, not who I wanted to be, who I needed. The storm made me who I needed to be. And now I see how every raindrop was completed into something that the sunshine couldn't build, into a faith that surface seasons couldn't fill. The storm made me who I needed to be, and trusting you in the storm made me still. Thank you for the storm I prayed against the hardest. Thank you for the no when I begged you for the yes. Thank you for the longer road you made me walk on. Thank you for the fire that produced the best version of the person you were always building. Thank you for the rain on the ground of my soul. Thank you for the breaking and the making. Thank you, the storm was how you made me whole. I wouldn't be who I am without the storm. I wouldn't trust the way I trust without the raining. And I wouldn't know your faithfulness this deeply if I never stood inside the middle of the pain. The storm made me. Thank you, Lord. The rain grew me. Thank you, Lord. The fire refined me. Thank you, Lord. The storm made me who I needed to be, still trusting after the storm, still standing after the rain, still praising after the fire. The storm wanna say something that's harder to say than the faith that promises the storm will clear. I wanna say something that costs more to mean it, something that requires a deeper kind of gear. I prayed for the storm to stop, and it kept going. I believed for the clearing, and the clouds stayed gray. I've stood in faith for the outcome I was certain of, and the outcome didn't come the expected way. And in those places I had to find a faith that wasn't conditional on the weather of my life. A faith that didn't need the resolution to remain intact inside the strife. This is the hardest worship I have offered, not the easiest when everything is fine, but the trust that says, even if the storm continues, even if it doesn't stop, Lord, I am thine. Even if the storm doesn't stop, I'll trust you. Even if the answer isn't what I pray, even if the storm doesn't stop, I'll trust you. Even if the clearing keeps on being delayed, not because I'm strong enough to handle it, not because I figured out the plan. Even if the storm doesn't stop, I'll trust you, because you're still God and still in command. I'll trust you, I'll trust you. Even if the storm doesn't stop, I'm trusting you in the storm. Even if it doesn't stop. The three Hebrew boys said something radical to the king. They said, our God is able to deliver us from the fire. But even if he doesn't, even if he chooses not to, we will not bow to your desire. That even if those two words carry the weight of a faith that doesn't need the answer to believe, a faith that has found something worth trusting beyond the outcomes it was hoping to receive. And I want that faith that even if variety, the kind that holds in the stomach of the worst case, the kind that says God is still God, whatever happens, the kind that keeps the trust regardless of the space. This is the hardest worship I have offered, not the easiest when everything is fine, but the trust that says, even if the storm continues, even if it doesn't stop, Lord, I am thine. Even if the storm doesn't stop, I'll trust you. Even if the answer isn't what I pray, even if the storm doesn't stop, I'll trust you. Even if the clearing keeps on being delayed, not because I'm strong enough to handle it, not because I I wanna say something that's harder to say than the faith that promises the storm will clear. I wanna say something that costs more to mean it, something that requires a deeper kind of gear. I've prayed for the storm to stop, and it kept going. I've believed for the clearing, and the clouds stayed gray. I've stood in faith for the outcome I was certain of, and the outcome didn't come the expected way. And in those places I had to find a faith that wasn't conditional on the weather of my life, a faith that didn't need the resolution to remain intact. I've been building a case against my own despair, from the evidence collected over years of seeing you move. Every time you came through in the impossible places has become the argument my doubting mind can't refute. I remember the storm of 2 years back, when the situation had no visible exit, and you walked in before the darkness had the final word, and did the thing that nothing natural could fix it. I remember the storm before that one, and the one that came before that came before. And in every single one without exception, you showed up and calmed the water at the core. So when the storm arrived and brought its noise with it, I reached back into the record of your faithfulness, and I said, I've seen you calm the storm before, and what you did then you can certainly do in this. Memory is a weapon against the fear of storms. When the memory is filled with what God did, I've seen you calm the storm before, and every previous calm is evidence for this. I've seen you calm the storm before. I watched the water lie flat at your word. I've seen you calm the storm before, and every testimony I've collected has been heard by the faith that needs reminding in the storm of the God who hasn't changed since the last one. I've seen you calm the storm before, and I trust you to calm this one. Calm it before, calm it again. I've seen you calm the storm before. Trusting you in the storm, I've seen you do it before. He calmed it for the disciples on the Sea of Galilee. He calmed it for Elijah under the juniper tree. He calmed it for the 3 men in the furnace. He calmed it for the psalmist. He still cares for me. He calmed it in the belly of the whale for Jonah. He calmed the Red Sea storm for Moses and the crowd. He calmed the storm of barrenness for Hannah, and spoke her name into a mother's cry out loud. And these aren't just the ancient stories of the distance, these are the pattern of a God who never changed. The storm calmer of the scriptures is the storm calmer today, and nothing in his power has been rearranged. Memory is a weapon against the fear of storms. When the this one. I'm stacking the stones of every previous coming. I'm building an altar from the storms you've silenced. Every time you showed up when I thought it was over, every time your peace defeated every violence of the storm that came to end me and you ended it, of the wave that came to drown me and you spoke, of the fire that came to consume me and you walked in, of the night that tried to keep me and you broke its hold, its grip, its claim upon my future. And so I bring that record to the storm today, and I said, I've seen you calm the storm before, Lord, and I'm trusting you to do it the same way. Speak to the waves, I speak to the waves, still the storm. I've seen you do it. I've seen you calm the storm before. Trust the calmer, he'll do it again. Trust the record, he'll do it again. Trust the faithful, he'll do it again. I've seen you calm. I've seen you calm the storm before. I've seen you calm the storm before. I watched the water lie flat at your word. I've seen you calm the storm before. And every testimony I've collected has been heard by the faith that needs reminding in this storm of the God who hasn't changed since the last one. I've seen you calm the storm before, and I trust you to calm this one. Calm it again, trusting you do. I've seen you do it in the storm. I've seen you calm the storm before. There are things in this life that are designed to drift you, currents that pull toward the deep with quiet force, storms that arrive without a formal invitation and slowly try to move you off your course. I felt the pull of worry on my spirit, the current of anxiety beneath the day, the subtle drift that happens when the storm is along, and the anchor things begin to feel like they won't stay. But there's a hope described as an anchor for the soul, sure and steadfast, entering behind the veil, a hope that holds beyond the reach of every storm, a hope that is too deep for any wave to derail. Anchor me in what cannot be moved, anchor me in what no storm can shake, anchor me in the character of God himself, and let the anchor hold for every storm I face. Anchor my soul, Lord, when the currents try to pull me from the truth. Anchor my soul, Lord, let me hold to you the way you're holding to me too. In the shifting and the drifting of the hard days, in the storm that makes the future feel unclear. Anchor my soul, Lord, let the anchor hold me here. Anchor me, hold me, anchor me, anchor my soul. Trusting you, anchor my soul in the storm. Anchor my soul. An anchor doesn't stop the storm from happening. It doesn't make the waves lie flat and still. An anchor holds the boat inside the movement, not by stopping it, but by absorbing the feel of all the force that comes against
against the vessel, taking the tension so the boat can stay in place. And that's what hope does in the storms of life. It holds the soul inside the overwhelming space. So I'm not asking for the storm to stop this second. I'm asking for the anchor to hold me inside the storm. I'm asking for the hope that enters past the veil to be enough to keep my soul from being torn. Anchor me in what cannot be moved. Anchor me in what no storm can shake. Anchor me in the character of God Himself, and let the anchor hold for every storm I face. Anchor my soul, Lord, when the currents try to pull me from the truth. Anchor my soul, Lord, let me hold to you the way you're holding to me too. In the shifting and the drifting of the hard days, in the storm that makes the future feel unclear. Anchor my soul, Lord, let the anchor hold me here. Anchor me in your word when feelings drift. Anchor me in your promises when circumstances shift. Anchor me in the finished work of Jesus when the enemy tries to argue what was fixed. Anchor me in the love that doesn't leave when the storm makes everything feel like a lie. Anchor me in the resurrection morning that tells me every storm eventually passes by. I drop this anchor deeper than the storm can reach, below the waves and deeper than the pain. I drop it in the bedrock of your faithfulness and trust that it will hold through every rain. Anchor me in the storm, hold me in the way, keep me through the night. Anchor my soul, Lord, anchor me in your word, hold me in your love, keep me. Anchor my soul, trusting you. Anchor my soul, when the currents try to pull me from the truth. Anchor my soul, let me hold to you the way you're holding to me too. In the shifting and the drifting of the hard days, in the storm that makes the future feel unclear. Anchor my soul, Lord, let the anchor hold me here. My soul in the storm, trusting you. Anchor me, Lord, hold me here in the storm. Anchor my soul, trusting you. I thought you had gone quiet when the storm hit hardest. I thought the silence meant you'd stepped away. I searched for you in the noise of all the crashing, and mistook your stillness for the absence of your stay. But you were never absent. I was just looking wrong. I was looking for you in the loud and the dramatic, when you were in the whisper, underneath the chaos, when you were in the steady, in the quiet and the static. I've learned that God doesn't always come in thunder. Sometimes it comes in the silence of the eye. In the moments I believed I'd been completely left alone, other side of their storms, who said the same thing that I'm saying here today. That when they look back at the season that felt empty, they can trace the hand of God through every single day. The friend who caught at the exact right moment, the word that found them in the middle of the worst, the inexplicable peace that settled in the midnight, the provision that arrived before the thirst. These are not coincidences to the storm survivor. These are the fingerprints of a God who never left, who was working in the background of the breaking, present in every single moment, in every breath. You were in the storm before I got there. Hey. You were in the water when I fell. Hey. You were in the place I thought was guided. You were there, you were there, I can tell. You never let me in the storm alone. Not one moment, not one night, not 1 hour. You never let me in the storm alone. I just couldn't see it through the crashing of the tower, of everything that fell and everything that shook. But you were in every single corner that I couldn't look. You never let me in the storm alone. And now I know I trust you in the storm. I see you in the person that stayed when others left. I see you in the morning that came after the worst night. I see you in the inexplicable provision. I see you in the restoration of the fight. I see you in the healing that the science can't explain. I see you in the peace that settled in the middle of the rain. I see you in the testimony of the other side. You never left, you were here the whole time. And I repent of every moment I accused you of the absence. I repent of every doubt that said you'd gone. You were present in the place I called forsaken, and you were present even when I called you gone. You were there in the storm. You were there. I wasn't alone. You were there all the time. You never left me in the storm alone. You were there. I see it now. You were there. Thank you, Lord. You were there, always there. You never left me in the storm alone. 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 I just couldn't see it through the crashing of the tower, of everything that fell and everything that shook. But you were in every single corner that I couldn't look. You never left me in the storm alone. And now I know I trust you in the storm. You were there in the storm, never alone. You were there. I trust you in the storm, never alone. There's a version of faith that only works in calm water, that believes when the believing is easy and clear, that trusts when the circumstances are cooperating, and disappears when the storm starts to appear. I used to have that version, I'll be honest, the faith that was contingent on the weather of life, that grew in the seasons of abundance and of blessing, and struggled to survive the seasons of the strife. But I've been through enough storms to build a different kind of faith that was forged in the fire of the heart, that was tested in the places where the easy faith collapses and came out strong, a deeper battle scar. The waves don't diminish my faith anymore. They reveal how deep the anchor has been set. Every storm that rises trusted what God talked. The sinking only came when he looked at the waves instead. When the circumstances got more attention than the word, and Jesus reached down immediately and caught him before the water swallowed what the faith had stirred. And that's my testimony in the storms I faced. Every time I fixed my eyes, the walking started up. Every time I looked away, the sinking started. Every time I called on Jesus, he reached up. Ooh, the waves don't diminish my faith anymore. They reveal how deep the anchor has been set. Every storm that rises casts the roots of my believing. And so far the roots have held, not broken yet. Hey, hey, hey. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. When the storm comes up, my trust goes deeper still. Hey, 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 hey. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. Ain't good in the guy who calms him, if he will. But even if he lets the storm continue, even if the waves don't come tonight, when the waves rise, I'm trusting in the God who holds me tight. I speak to the wave of sickness, rises high. I speak to the wave of financial pressure, rises high. I speak to the wave of relational breakdown, rises high. I speak to the wave of fear and anxiety, rises high. I speak to every weight that's come against my life, and I say, you will not outrise my faith, because my faith is anchored in a God who walks on water, and no wave has ever risen past his face. So rise, my faith rises higher. Crash storm, my trust goes deeper still. Come wind, my anchor holds the bottom. My God is in this boat, and he is real. Faith rises higher in the storm. Trust goes deeper in the waves. Anchor holds through the night. When the waves rise, my faith eyes on Jesus. The waves trust the anchor, he holds tight. Faith, hope, fear in the storm. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. When the storm comes, my trust goes deeper still. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. Anchored in the God who calms them, if he will. But even if he lets the storm continue, even if the waves don't come tonight, when the waves rise, my faith rises higher. I'm trusting in the God who holds me tight. I know the waves higher in the storm, trusting you. Faith rises higher, waves higher through the waves. My faith rises higher. There's a version of faith that only works in calm water, that believes when the believing is easy and clear, that trusts when the circumstances are cooperating, and disappears when the storm starts to appear. I used to have the version, I'll be honest, look, the faith that was contingent on the weather of life, that grew in the seasons of abundance and the blessing, and struggled to survive the seasons of the strife. But I've been building in the my faith anymore. They reveal how deep the anchor has been set. Every storm that rises tests the roots of my believing, and so far the roots of hell not broken yet. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. When the storm comes, my trust goes deeper still. When the waves rise, my faith rises higher. And the God comes
This is not the easy praise, the kind that costs you nothing. This is the kind that rises from the rubble of the heart. This is the praise that forms in the middle of the crisis, not after it is past, but from the storm-soaked yard. I've done the easy praise on the mountain of the blessing, when everything aligned in life was good. But the praise I'm offering in this moment cost me something. It cost me the right to say I'm not understood. It cost me the complaint I was preparing. It cost me the demand to know the reason why. It cost me the comfortable withdrawal from the worship, and asked me to lift my hands beneath the stormy sky. This is the praise that Job offered from the ash heap. This is the worship that the three men gave inside the fire. This is the sacrifice of praise that God calls precious. The praise that comes when circumstances don't inspire. I choose to praise you while the storm still rages. Hey, I choose to worship while the wind is at its worst. I choose to praise you while the storm still rages. Not after, not when it passes. Right now, first. Oh, with tears on my face and questions in my spirit, with the answers still hiding in the road unclear. I choose to praise you while the storm still rages, because you are still God, and you are still here, still praising, still worshiping. I choose to praise you in the storm, trusting you in the storm. I choose to praise you while it rages. Ooh. Paul and Silas sang at midnight in the prison, backs bleeding and their feet inside the stocks. And the earthquake came and shook the foundation open, and the jailer fell, and all the prisoners were unlocked. Oh, the breakthrough came after the midnight worship. The freedom came after the costly praise. And I believe that my midnight song of trusting is doing something in the unseen as it plays. So I open up my mouth in the middle of the storm, not because I feel like it, because I know that the praise
trust you when the darkness tries to swallow everything. At midnight I will worship, not because the morning has arrived. At midnight I will praise you, because the God of morning keeps me alive. And the enemy cannot handle midnight worship. He has no answer for the praise that costs the most. The sacrifice of praise from the storm-soaked believer is the weapon that undoes the enemy's boast. So I'll praise from the middle, not the other side. I'll trust from the current chapter, not the ending. I'll worship while the storm is at its fiercest, and trust that God is working and attending. Hey, praise in the storm, I choose it. Worship in the rain, I choose it. Trust in the dark, I choose to praise you while the storm still rages. Midnight worship, rising up, costly praise, offered up, storm-soaked worship going up. I choose to praise you while the storm still rages. I choose to praise you while the storm still rages. I choose to worship while the wind is at its worst. I choose to praise you while the storm still rages. Night after night when it passes, right now. With tears on my face and questions in my spirit, the answer's still hiding in the road unclear. I choose to praise you while the storm still rages. This is not the easy praise, the kind that costs you nothing. This is the kind that rises from the rubble of the heart. This is the praise that forms in the middle of the crowd. I'm not gonna stand here and pretend it isn't hard. I'm not gonna dress the storm up and call it a light rain. The waves are real, the wind is loud, the ground is shaking, and the weight of what I'm carrying has a very real name. I've tried the positive thinking and the managing the feeling. I've tried the brave face and the holding it together strong. But tonight I'm being honest about the size of this storm, and honest about how long I've been in it. How long? Because there's a faith that only comes from the real places, not the cleaned up version of a trial that didn't cost, but the raw and actual middle of the overwhelming, where you hold on to God with both hands or you're lost. The storm is real, I won't pretend it isn't. The fear is real, I won't perform beyond it. But here's what's realer than the storm surrounding: the God who walks on water is beside me in it. The storm is real, but so is my God. The waves are high, but so is my God. The night is dark, but so is my God. So is my God. Greater than the storm, higher than the waves, stronger than the darkness, faithful to the grave. The storm is real, but so is my God. And my God is realer than the storm. Realer than the storm. Realer than the storm. The storm is real. The storm is my God. Trusting you in the storm, my God is real. I've read about the disciples in the middle of the water, how the storm was so convincing they forgot who was asleep, how the boat was being battered and the fear was over. who was in the boat the whole time in the deep. And I do the same thing in my own storms faithfully. I forget who's in the boat with me when the water rises high. I forget the God who calmed it once can calm it again. I forget whose hand I'm holding when I'm afraid to die. There's something always brings me back to the remembrance of a God who doesn't panic when the weather turns, who says peace be still to everything that rages, and whose voice the storm itself still recognizes and returns. The storm is real, I won't pretend it isn't. The fear is real, I won't perform beyond it. But here's what's realer than the storm surrounding: the God who walks the water is beside me in it. The storm is real, so is my God. The waves are high, but so is my God. The night is dark, but so is my God. So is my God. Greater than the storm, higher than the waves, stronger than the darkness, faithful to the grave. The storm is real, but so is my God. And my God is realer than the storm. I look at the storm and I say, you are real. I look at my God and I say, you are real. Look at the mountain, I say, you are high. Look at my God and I say, you are higher. Look at the darkness and I say, you are dark. I look at my God and I say, you are brighter. Look at the fear and I say, you are loud. Look at my God and I say, you are louder. So the storm gets to be real, and my God gets to be realer. And the trusting isn't pretending. The storm isn't there. It's choosing the one who is greater, choosing the one who is realer, choosing to trust in the storm because my God is there. Real, but God is realer. Trusting in the storm. High, but God is higher. Trusting in the storm. Dark, but God is brighter. Trusting in the storm. Storm is real, but so is my God. Loud, but God is louder. Strong, but God is stronger. Trusting in the storm. Real, but God is realer. Trusting in the storm. The storm is my God. Trusting in the storm. The storm is real, but so is my God. Is real, but so is my God. The waves are high, so is my God. The night is dark, so is my God. So is my God. Greater than the storm, higher than the waves, stronger than the darkness, faithful to the grave. The storm is real, but so is my God. And my God is realer than the storm. The storm is real, but so is my God. The storm is real. Trusting you in the storm. My God is real. My God is here. Trusting you in the storm. I can't explain what's happening inside me right now by any natural measurement. It makes no sense. I'm in the middle of the hardest thing I faced, and there's a calm that has no logical defense. The circumstances haven't changed. The storm is still the storm. The diagnosis is still what it said on the page. The account still shows the same impossibility, and the grief is still the grief at the same stage. But underneath all of it, beneath the facts and feelings, beneath the questions I still haven't found the answers to, there is something solid that I'm standing on inside, a peace that I can only say is you. Not the peace that comes from having all the answers, not the peace that comes from knowing how it ends, the peace that passes every human understanding, the peace that only God Himself descends. Peace that makes no sense in the middle of this, peace that has no natural explanation for existing. Oh, peace that passes all my understanding, Lord. Oh, this is the peace You promised, and I'm receiving it. In the storm, in the chaos, in the pain, Your peace is holding me in ways I can't explain. Peace that makes no sense in the middle of this, trusting You in the storm. Your peace remains, peace that makes no sense, trusting You in the storm. I watch people from the outside looking in at someone in a storm and wondered how they smiled, how they could worship in the middle of the crisis, how they held the peace of someone undefiled by the thing that should have broken their composure, by the news that should have shattered every grin. And now I'm the one inside the storm that's being watched, and I understand it's not from me, it's Him, because I have tried to manufacture peace before with positive thoughts and breathing exercises and prayer, and none of it produced the real and settled knowing that something supernatural is holding me there. Not the peace that comes from having all the answers, not the peace that comes from knowing how it ends, the peace that passes every human understanding, the peace that only God Himself descends. Peace that makes no sense in the middle of this, peace that has no natural explanation for existing, peace that passes all my understanding, Lord. This is the peace You promised, and I'm receiving it. In the storm, in the chaos, in the pain, Your peace is holding me in ways I can't explain. Peace that makes no sense in the middle of this, trusting You in the storm. Your peace remains. The world keeps asking how I'm holding up so well, and I keep saying it's not me, it's the God I serve, the one who guards the heart and mind in Christ Jesus, the one who gives a peace that the storm can't disturb. Guard my heart in this, Lord, guard my mind in this, let the peace that passes understanding stand sentinel over everything I miss. Ooh, when the fear tries to come back in through the window, when the anxiety knocks on the door again, let the peace that only You can give remind me I'm not in this storm alone. I'm in it with the one who calms the wind. Your peace makes no sense in Your peace in the storm. Your peace holding me, peace that makes no sense, trusting You in the storm. Your peace, I receive it, I believe it, supernatural peace that makes no sense, trust holding me
In the storm,
in the chaos,
in the pain,
your peace is holding me in ways I can't explain.
peace that makes no sense.
In the middle of this, trusting you in the storm.
Your